So these are the alfresco properties. There are 11 on site. An awful lot of the others are either rented out directly or through German or Dutch operators or French. And this is our property just at the end. So this is the Vivaldi mobile home, and it just sits at the bottom of the little row. And as you can see, there's a veranda at the front. There is a small lawn area, and there are 2 sun lounges that are provided. And then there's a clothes area and space to park your car. There's a table here to seat 4. This one's quite nice as it's got quite a lot of space around it. At this end is the barbecue, and the gas is also provided. And this particular design has 2 doors, one leading into the lounge area and another into the kitchen. So if we just go inside, you'll see there's a living area. It's not necessarily huge. You've got space for a table with some chairs. And obviously if there are more than 4 of you staying, you could take those plastic chairs outside quite easily. And then tucked away at this end of the living space is the kitchen. So you do have a microwave, and there's a fridge freezer. And then also you have an oven, and that has a grill with a 4 heater hob on top and an extractor fan. Now what I will say about this particular property is there is very little storage for food. You've got the fire extinguisher and fire blanket there, and then your sink, but all of those cupboards and drawers are full with the crockery, so any food that you buy really has to go into the fridge or the freezer or that little spot next to the microwave. In case you are someone who feels the cold, there's a small heater, and there are plenty of power sockets. These are French sockets, so you'll need adapters. There's a little storage unit there and seating, and you can see through that window how close the next caravan is. You can hear people when they're talking in there. So off the living area are 3 bedrooms. On the right hand side there are 2 twin bedrooms, so you have a small storage cupboard and then 2 twin beds. We're obviously just using this room for our luggage. And then just behind the door, it's not the most spacious room, there is a full-length wardrobe here, which is pretty small, and there are a couple of hooks there. One nice touch, I do like that they have the overbed lamps as well as the main light in the ceiling. You can opt to have bedding provided. If you need to, they'll provide sheets and blankets for you. On the other side is another room, which I will spare you because there are 2 teenage girls sleeping in there. On this side is the bathroom, so it's nice and light. There's a mirror with a shelf above, and then a cupboard underneath. And then in this corner are 3 reasonable sized shelves. You've got hooks on the back of the door, and then here there's a shower, and the shower really is quite decent actually. A bit of a bonus having a separate loo when you have lots of people staying. Very basic. They do provide loo roll when you arrive, but you might need to stock up. There is another small cupboard here just inside the door that has the boiler and some cleaning supplies. And I did mention that this model came with 2 doors, so this window here immediately behind the sink also opens, which actually is really handy if you're eating out, because you can just nip to the sink or to the stove and then get back to your glass of wine. And then the 3rd bedroom in this property is a double bedroom, and if you've stayed in this kind of property before, it's fairly standard. There's a good chunk of storage above the bed, and then these tiny bedside tables and a double bed. And then you'll see that in that corner of the room there is a wardrobe with a bifolding door. It's enough. If you're staying for a week, it's probably just about enough space. So that's pretty much it. If you have any questions, then please do let me know in the comments. Otherwise, thank you very much for watching.